Hey y'all! Today we're diving into the incredible journey of one of the most iconic musicians of our time. You know how much I love music. It's the universal language that connects us all. And you know who I love? Taylor Swift. She's not just a singer, she's a phenomenon. But did you know she used to raise spiders? Yep, true story. It's one of those quirky facts that makes her even more fascinating. She once said, "I was really into bugs as a kid." Imagine that, a future superstar with a passion for creepy crawlies. I would find a praying mantis and I thought it was my friend. It's amazing how our childhood interests shape who we become. Taylor Allison Swift was born in Pennsylvania in 1989. Small town girl, big dreams. From a young age, she was destined for greatness. Who knew that bug-loving kid would become one of the biggest stars on the planet? It's a testament to following your passions. At 14, she moved her whole family to Nashville. Nashville, the heart of country music. It was a bold move for someone so young. Can you imagine being that young and going after your dreams like that? It takes immense courage and determination. She knew what she wanted, and she wasn't afraid to chase it, no matter the obstacles. And boy, did she go for it. She performed at every opportunity, honing her craft and perfecting her skills. She started writing songs early on, like really young. Her talent was evident from the start. Her songs were about her life, her feelings. They were raw, honest, and relatable. You know, the usual stuff. Friends, school, and the ups and downs of growing up. Boys, breakups, feelings. She captured the essence of teenage life in her lyrics, but she had a way with words. A unique ability to turn her experiences into beautiful music. A way of telling stories that just resonated with people. Her authenticity and vulnerability made her stand out in the music industry. And that's why she became a global sensation. Her journey from a small-town girl to an international superstar is nothing short of inspiring. So next time you listen to a Taylor Swift song, remember the incredible story behind the music. It's a reminder that dreams do come true. So Taylor's in Nashville, the city of dreams for many aspiring musicians, where the streets are filled with the sounds of country music and the air is thick with ambition. She's playing her songs at writers' nights, trying to get noticed. These are intimate gatherings where songwriters showcase their work, hoping to catch the ear of someone important. And guess what? Someone did notice. In a city brimming with talent, it takes something special to stand out. Scott Borchetta, a music executive, heard her singing at a cafe. A cafe! Imagine the serendipity of that moment. Can you imagine discovering Taylor Swift at a cafe? It's like finding a diamond in the rough. He signed her to his new label, Big Machine Records. Just like that. It was a bold move for both of them. Talk about a lucky break. But it was more than luck. It was talent meeting opportunity. In 2006, she released her debut single, Tim McGraw. Remember that one? It was huge. It resonated with so many people. A classic Taylor Swift song about love and heartbreak. It showcased her ability to tell a story through her music. And it put her on the map. Suddenly, everyone knew her name. Her self-titled debut album went platinum 5 times. 5 times, people. She was only 16. 16. It's almost unheard of. I was still trying to figure out how to use a curling iron at that age. And here she was, taking the music world by storm. Her journey from playing in small cafes to becoming a global superstar is nothing short of inspirational. It shows that with talent, hard work, and a bit of luck, dreams really can come true. Taylor's second album, Fearless, came out in 2008. This album was a monster hit. It won her 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year. She was the youngest artist ever to win that award at the time. Love Story, You Belong With Me, White Horse. These songs were everywhere. She was a country music superstar. But Taylor, she's always evolving, always pushing boundaries. Her music started to incorporate more pop elements. Some people weren't happy about it. They said she was selling out, abandoning her country roots. But you know what? Taylor didn't care. She was making the music she wanted to make, and her fans loved it. Now let's talk about Red. This album, released in 2012, was a turning point for Taylor. It was her most personal album yet, full of raw emotion and vulnerability. We all felt that heartbreak in All Too Well, right? Don't even get me started on that 10-minute version. Red solidified her status as a global superstar. It wasn't just country anymore. It was pop. It was rock. It was Taylor Swift doing her thing and owning it. She showed the world she wasn't afraid to experiment, to evolve, to grow, and that's what makes her so relatable, right? We've all gone through those awkward phases, those heartbreaks, those moments of self-discovery. 1989. Embracing pop superstardom. Hold on to your hats, people, because 2014 was a wild ride. Taylor released 1989, her first official pop album, and it was a phenomenon. Shake It Off, Blank Space, Bad Blood. These songs were inescapable. They were on the radio, in commercials, stuck in your head all day long. She fully embraced her pop star status. Gone were the cowboy boots and country charm. In their place, crop tops, high-waisted shorts, and a whole lot of sass. She assembled her squad of celebrity friends. Remember those days? It was like the whole world wanted to be Taylor Swift's best friend. Reputation, weathering the storm. But being at the top isn't always easy. Taylor faced a lot of scrutiny and negativity in the media. Feuds, breakups, public drama. It seemed like everyone had something to say about her. So what did Taylor do? She channeled all that negativity into her music. Reputation, released in 2017, was her darkest album yet. It was full of anger, defiance, and a touch of revenge. Remember that snake imagery? Iconic. She was done playing nice. She was ready to fight back. And fight back she did. The Reputation tour was a massive success, breaking records left and right. Lover, Folklore, and Evermore finding her voice. After the storm comes the calm. Taylor surprised everyone in 2019 with Lover, a bright and colorful celebration of love in all its forms. It was like a breath of fresh air. She was back to her playful, romantic self. Then came the pandemic, and like the rest of us, Taylor stayed home. But she didn't just bake bread and watch Netflix. She wrote and recorded 2 entire albums, Folklore and Evermore. These albums were different. They were introspective, whimsical, and deeply personal. She explored new sounds, collaborated with new artists, and showed us a side of herself we hadn't seen before. Reclaiming her masters, a power move. Now let's talk about something really important, Taylor's fight for her masters. In case you don't know, master recordings are the original recordings of an artist's music. They're incredibly valuable. And for years, Taylor didn't own hers. They were sold without her consent. So what did she do? She decided to re-record her first 6 albums. That's right, she went back into the studio and re-recorded all those hit songs. It was a bold move, a power move, and it sent a powerful message to the music industry. Artists deserve to own their art. Beyond music, philanthropy, and advocacy. Taylor's not just a singer-songwriter. She's also a philanthropist and advocate. She's donated millions of dollars to various causes, including education, disaster relief, and LGBTQ+ rights. She's used her platform to speak out against injustice and inequality. Remember when she donated $1 million to Louisiana flood relief? Or when she encouraged her fans to register to vote? Taylor understands the power of her voice, and she's not afraid to use it for good. She's a role model for young people everywhere, showing them that they can use their voices to make a difference. Taylor Swift, an inspiration to millions. Taylor Swift's journey is nothing short of incredible. From a small-town girl with a dream to a global icon, she's achieved more than most of us could ever imagine. But it's not just her success that's inspiring. It's her resilience, her determination, her refusal to let anyone dim her sparkle. She's taught us that it's okay to be vulnerable, to embrace our emotions, to write our own love stories. She's shown us that it's okay to change, to evolve, to reinvent ourselves. And most importantly, she's reminded us that we're not alone. We all have our own journeys, our own struggles, our own triumphs. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Taylor Swift has been a defining voice in the music industry for over a decade. Her songs have touched millions of hearts and have become anthems for various moments in our lives. Taylor's music has been the soundtrack to our lives for years. From her early country hits to her latest pop anthems, her music has evolved, yet it continues to resonate deeply with fans of all ages. Her songs have made us laugh, cry, dance, and everything in between. Whether it's a song about young love, heartbreak, or self-discovery, Taylor has a way of capturing our emotions perfectly. They've helped us through breakups, celebrated our victories, and reminded us that we're not alone. Her lyrics often feel like a personal diary, reflecting our own experiences and feelings. So I have a question for you. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Think about it. Is it a song that helped you through a tough time, or one that you danced to at a party? What song reminds you of a specific time in your life? Maybe it's a song that played during a memorable road trip, or one that you listened to on repeat during a significant moment. What lyrics resonate with you the most? Is it a line that perfectly describes your feelings, or a chorus that you can't help but sing along to every time you hear it? Share your favorite Taylor Swift song in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can all share our stories and connect over the music that has touched our lives. Let's celebrate the music that brings us together. Taylor's songs have a unique way of uniting people, creating a sense of community and shared experience. And remember, like Taylor taught us, long live the walls we crash through. Her music reminds us to cherish the moments we've lived and the memories we've made. I had the time of my life with you. Thank you for being part of this journey and for sharing your favorite Taylor Swift songs with us. Let's keep the music alive and continue to celebrate the moments that matter.